Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Been what, 3 weeks, I think, or 2 weeks since we've seen each other. It's great to see you all. Thanks. Glad you could make it to the stream today. I see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people here already. That's good. Lots of familiar faces. Art Blade's here. Big Pete's here. Marcus Samoas is here. Happy New Year, everyone. Packux is here. Happy 2023. It's good to see you. Ian Creech. Hi, James. Hope all's well. Yep, all's good. I didn't go out for Christmas this year, so I didn't end up getting any flus or other unpleasant things. So Jojo Smith is here. Hey, yo, good to see you. Hope you guys all had a great holiday season. Ed Russell's here. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Ed. Good to see you. Marcus Smo says it froze. What froze? The stream, as far as I can tell, seems to be working okay. Jojo Smith says, thanks from New Zealand. Oh, you're welcome. It's very cool. I always love to hear where you guys are from. I had somebody, I forget. Was it Bally, maybe, who bought some of my books? Okay, good. It's okay now. Good. Everybody's getting the stream okay. That's good. Darwin says he's re-listened Portal War Saga with his girlfriend, and now she's a fan. That's awesome. That's always good to have another fan. I was afraid I was going to forget how to do these streams after my little break, so it's good to see everything's working all right. I set it up okay. The Kickstarter that I've been talking about now for, I don't know, a month and a half is finally live. It already funded. So if anybody's looking for signed hardcovers or paperbacks, that's where you can find some. The new series is there in paperback and hardcover. Portal Wars is there in paperback and hardcover, and the rest of my series are there just in paperback because they're not all in hardcover yet. So that was pretty cool. And there are links if you just want ebooks or audiobooks to my my store, my PayHip store, so you can just buy and download and enjoy them right now. Marcus says, so what's some new inspiration? Nothing really crazy new happening for me. I'm working on, I just finished the second book 2 days ago of the book set in Colt's Land in the Portal Wars world. And next week I'm going to start the New Ages of Merlin urban fantasy book to take a little break. Then we'll see. Darwin says, "Ooh, nice. I'll definitely get one at least. I'd love to have something signed." Very cool. I appreciate the support. Oh, first book, the one I teased the cover of a few weeks ago. That's all uploaded. As soon as the stream is over, I'll make it live for everybody, so you guys can listen to that new audiobook. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Scott Johnson says hello from New Zealand. It's very cool. 2 New Zealanders. What are the odds of that? Down to me says, Big Pete says, what did you get for Christmas? Underwear, aftershave, the usual. I usually get gift cards now. I got a couple of Amazon gift cards. I got a gift card to my, there's a diner up the road that I really enjoy. but I didn't really get much. It's not really, I don't know, gifts aren't really a thing once you get my age, I suppose. I don't really have much interest in it. I picked up, let's see. You get a kick out of this. I picked up a new electric toothbrush with some of my gift card money. Marcus Samoa says, I hope someday they publish your books in Brazil. I'm pretty sure the ebooks at least are available in Brazil. Audiobooks should be too. Big Pete says, LOL, me too. Gift cards for tools. Yeah, I don't really buy too many tools, but I mostly use mine for books. I just started Master and Commander by Patrick O'Brien. It's the book that the movie was based on with Russell Crowe. It's quite good. I'm only maybe 30 or 40 pages into it, but I'm enjoying it. It makes a nice change of pace from fantasy and science fiction. Marcus says, I got a game book called Deus God of War. Oh, cool. I'm not familiar with that. Is it like Dungeons and Dragons style game, or some other kind of game? Last few days I've been uploading ebooks and audiobooks and all that good stuff for the new series to get my pre-orders lined up. So that's been my last 2 days, and it's, let me tell you, if you upload 5 books to 5 different stores, it gets mighty tedious. Yes, in a world called Tormenta Storm. And Storm. Tormenta Storm. I haven't heard of it, but it sounds interesting. As long as you enjoy playing it, that's the main thing. So anybody have any New Year's resolutions, or is that not something you guys do? Mine is to cut out as much as I can processed foods. I want to try and get a healthier diet. We'll see. I've made that resolution a few times, and I'm still eating junk, so hopefully I can do better this time. Let's see, we got 9 people watching. Very good. Let's see. Marcus says he wants to lose weight. Big Pete wants to get rid of his beer gut. And Marcus wants to lose 20 pounds. That's a good target. I wouldn't mind losing 20 pounds either. But it's really, I mostly just want to clean the crap out of my diet. See how I feel if I do that. I don't know how many of you subscribe to Crunchyroll, but there are a bunch of really good-looking anime coming on for the winter season. I'm looking forward to quite a few of them. Now that the new season has started, and all the old ones are finished streaming, or not streaming, getting uploaded, I can jump back to the fall season and watch the ones from the previous season now that they're all up. Big Pete says refined sugars have to go. Yep, that's what I'm working on, and I'm afraid I'm slightly addicted to them because I really want some. Marcus Smo says, did you see that Wizards revoke the open license? Revoked? Yes, I saw that. The OpenGL license. Yeah, they want to try and get money out of like people who do Kickstarters using their open license. So I'll be curious to see how that works out for them, because there are a bunch of other open licenses people can just switch over to. So they may just make their Dungeons and Dragons product less What is the word I'm looking? Oh, use less popular. Scott Johnson says, what was the game that was recommended? The one up here from Marcus. Torment. Here we go. I got the wrong one. Sorry. God of War in a world called Tormentus Storm. Marcus says it's revoking the licenses as a low blow. Yeah, they've really they've been messing up a lot of things Dungeons and Dragons has lately. I'm not really sure why. I always used to like it, but I've kind of gotten away from it. Artblade says, if I want good food, I do the cooking myself. Fresh ingredients, spicy, and all that. Better than the junk you get in many restaurants. Hardly ever eat fast food. Yeah, I don't go to fast food places anymore. I do cook. It's snacking, I think, that gets me more than anything. You wander out to the kitchen. Something crunchy and salty would be nice. And next thing you know, you got a bowl of chips in your hand. So that's what I'm trying to cut out. The trick for me is just to not buy it and not have it around. That way, if it ain't around, I can't eat it, right? So see how it works out. Heartblade says, haha, a good snack is okay. Yeah, a good snack is okay. Scott Johnson says, yep, found it. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Glad you found it. So it seems like everybody, it must be, I think that's probably the most common New Year's resolution. Everybody wants to lose a few pounds. Oh, another thing I got with my gift cards was a bunch of new calendars for the year. I always get, it's on the wall here. You guys can't see it, but I always get a Luis Royo calendar from my office. I think his work is fantastic. I don't know, any of you, are you guys fond of Luis Royo or no? Marcus says, did you guys see the Willow show? I'm so disappointed. They really crushed my hopes. I haven't watched it. I've seen some of the reviews, and the reviews I've seen have made me glad I didn't watch it. It looks dreadful. I love the movie, but yeah, I couldn't make myself try it. Because I don't have, was it Disney Plus that had that? I don't have Disney Plus, so I couldn't have watched it even if I wanted to. I don't have, all I have right now is Amazon Prime and Crunchyroll, so, and YouTube, of course. Arblade says getting on those few pounds was expensive. I'm keeping them. Well, that's always an option too, I suppose. Definitely the easier option of the two. But some health problems, especially heart problems, run in my family. So I want to try and avoid those if I can, at least for as long as possible. Let's see. Mark says, in compensation, the Stallone Tulsa King is great. Tulsa, I don't know. I haven't even heard of that one. The last Sylvester Stallone movie I heard of was Samaritan, and I haven't watched it yet, though it does look good. Looks like an interesting take on a superhero movie. Ian Creech says Willow looked awful from the get-go. I love the movie. Yeah, the movie was great. I think it's one of the best fantasy movies, probably after The Lord of the Rings. Says the Tulsa King is a TV show. Which streaming service has it? Maybe I'll look it up, see if it's any good. Let's see what else we have. Oh, it's on Amazon. I can get that, so I'll have to. I'll definitely have to take a look at it. What did I watch just lately on Amazon? Oh, I needed a little bit more. I needed another nostalgia hit, so I watched. Did any of you guys back in the day? I think it was in the early '90s. Watch the Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren and Courtney Cox. I watched that again last week. It wasn't. I mean, it was pretty good, but Frank Langella played a great Skeletor. But it seems like those movies you watch when you were a kid, they're just not the same when you watch them again as an adult. And that definitely wasn't. It was better. I think I watched that one in the theaters with one of my friends when it first came out, but it was okay. The special effects aged. Big Pete says it was pretty bad, as I remember. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't great either, but it wasn't that bad. What made me think of it was the guy that plays Gwildor also played the High Elwyn in the Willow movie, the chief of the village. Howard Blade says, I remember the title and the actor, but now and then I consider it some kind of B movie. Oh yeah, it's totally a B movie, but it was the best kind of B movie. Big Pete says, even though Dolph is superhuman in real life, yeah, remarkable character. Art Blade said he liked him in Universal Soldier. Yeah, that was a good one. The first one with Van Damme, I think. Marcus says, one movie that scared me still is Legend. The scene with the Swamp Witch. I saw that when it first came out, but I can't even remember it. Is that the one with Tom Cruise? For some reason, I want to think Tom Cruise was in that movie, but I can't remember it. Yes, that is one with Tom Cruise. Yeah, that was fairly early in his career before he was really well known. Ian Creech says, "Watch Legend again." Yeah, if I can find it, I'll have to do that because I really can't remember much about it. Is that the one with the unicorn? There's so many fantasy movies from back in the day. I can't remember all. They all get jumbled together in my memory. But I want to think there was something about a unicorn in that one. There was a lot of. I remember back in the '80s and early '90s, there was a lot of fantasy cartoons too that were quite good. There was Thundar the Barbarian and Galtar and the Golden Lance. I quite like that one. Marcus Mo says, yes, one witch, the unicorn, and the devil. Big Pete. Wasn't Legend the film with the devil-like character with the big red horns? It gave me the heebie-jeebies, as I remember. Yeah, pretty sure that's the one we're thinking of. I don't remember much of the plot. I just remember little bits and pieces of it that pop back into my head. One of the movies that scared me when I was little, I don't know if you guys remember, was Howard the Duck. The monsters that came through the portal. They scared the heck out of me when I was a kid. That was a goofy movie too, but it was pretty fun. Marcus says one of my favorite movies when I was little was Krull. Yeah, I remember that. I remember after watching it, I took the rotors off of a helicopter toy I had and pretended it was the glaive from that movie. That was a fun one. Was another one. I remember Lady Hawk with Rutger Hauer and you created as Tim Curry is in Legend, plays the darkness. Tim Curry, he does a lot of voiceover work. He was actually before they gave it to Mark Hamill, he was going to be the Joker. Artblade says, you remember the discussion we had about the Die Hard series and the one you like best with Timothy Olyphant? Turns out I got it on DVD, only didn't remember when we talked about it. Funny. Yeah. Did you like it? Did you watch it just lately, or what did you think? Ian Creech says he watched Krull recently and it's good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think it was one of the better ones from the 80s. Never Ending Story holds up. Yeah, I remember the Never Ending Story with that giant hairy dragon looking thing, but I don't really remember the details. I did watch it again and meh. Well, that's fair. Sequels tend to get meh over time. It was I think it was one of the better sequels though. Certainly better than the ones that followed. First one was the best, I would say. Then I actually liked the third one better than the second one. Then the second one. Then the fourth one. And then the rest of them were just kind of a big blah in the back of my head that I can't actually remember the names or what they were about. What's your how do you rate them? 1 to best to worst? Big Pete says, Ian Creech still can't read the words Never Ending Story without singing it in my head. Brendan P says, in the book, The Never Ending Story, I believe it was a dragon with scales, not hair. Oh, I was pretty sure it had a mustache or something when I was watching. But like I said, I can't really remember the details. I haven't read the book either, so. So I know a lot of you guys are anime fans. Is there anything you oh. My son is 15 and he's obsessed with practical effects. He loved Predator and Aliens. Yeah, those are both really good. The original, the first couple. Yeah, I agree. He has good taste. Ian Creech says it was Luck Dragon. John Taggett says, did you ever read The Wheel of Time? I did read The Wheel of Time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You probably can't see it, but it's on that bookcase right behind me in hardcover on the top shelf. Not the top shelf. Those are my books. It's up there somewhere. I don't know, but yeah, I've got the whole thing in hardcover, so it was really good. I think Brandon Sanderson did a really good job finishing it out too. That had to be a lot of pressure, to fill in for Robert Jordan after he died, even though he did leave a lot of notes. Blade says, I had a friend over for Christmas, and we went through the first 4 Die Hard in order. I don't know who passed out first. Not a bad way to spend Christmas, though. Mar says, did you guys remember Dragon Slayer? I do. I remember that. That was quite good. Where the apprentice has to go slay the dragon after the master's killed. Yeah, that was a good one. Anime. Berserker, the original, just got in Netflix. Berserker, the original. Oh, the movies, you mean? Ian Creech says Wheel of Time is great for sure. Yes, absolutely. I love Robert Jordan Conan books. Robert Jordan wrote Conan books? I'll have to look those up. I love the Conan books. No, the anime. Oh, yeah, the Berserker anime. But I meant the animated. I think there's like 4 Berserk animated movies. Oh, are you talking about the one that's based on the Keanu Reeves comic book Berserker? I may be thinking of something else. Speaking of anime, for those of you who are following the the new season, the new winter season. Are there any in particular you're looking forward to? I saw, I think, 4 or 5 that look pretty good. A couple of my favorite series are getting second seasons, which I'm kind of excited about. What an impossible task to ask a new author to finish another author's series. Yeah, that's definitely tough. Um, his wife actually chose him specifically for the job, so it's tough, but it's quite a compliment. And I really think I think it really gave Brandon's career a huge boost. Terrell Henderson, MD. Howdy, I'm late to your books, and now I'm a new fan. Since we're speaking hypotheticals, what's your take on the mischief Jameson and Otto can get into? James Jamerson. Okay, I know I should know who that is, but I can't. I can't think who that is. Berserk from Kentaro. Oh, okay, yes, that's the one I thought you were talking about. Yeah, I've seen those. They're really good. John Tackett says, thoughts on the Sword of Truth books. I'm a big fan. I've read all of them. I'm pretty sure I've read all of them. It's too bad Terry Goodkind died. He was fairly young. He could have written a lot more amazing books. But yeah, I thought he did a great job with it. Art Blade says, Ghost in the Shell is what I enjoyed quite a bit. The movie or a standalone complex, the series. I actually like the series better, but they were both good. I haven't seen the live action one. I forget. I know there's a big controversy because they didn't end up casting a Asian woman to play the Major. So the show, yeah. No, the anime by Cheryl Masamune. Jimmy the Hand. You mean if he was in the Portal Wars universe? I don't think they'd get along. Otto likes order, and Jimmy the Hand is a bit of a thief and rogue. So I don't think I think there'd be conflict, to say the least. Kazuniro Ito did the screenplay. Oh, for Ghost in the Shell? Marcus Smo says my my favorite animes are Cowboy Bebop, Zillion, and Macross. I love Cowboy Bebop. I'm not familiar with Zillion, and I think Macross might have been the first anime I ever watched. It says, do I like Westerns? I do like Westerns. My favorite Western is probably The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, with Unforgiven right behind it. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Westerns. My grandfather really used to like Westerns, and we'd watch them sometimes on the weekends. Movies, he liked Bonanza, Gunsmoke, stuff like that. I didn't like the TV shows as well. They were a little bit, I don't know, cringy, I guess. But, they were what they were for the 50s, so. Mark says, watch Old Henry. It's a masterpiece. I'm not familiar with it. I'll have to look it up. And Creech says there's a movie on Netflix called Gantz. It's out of control. I'm not sure if it's anime, but maybe. Yeah, I watched, I think, a few episodes of the original Gantz. That's on Crunchyroll. But but I don't have Netflix, so I haven't seen that one. Netflix has a surprisingly good collection of anime. Marcus says that Old Henry is on Amazon. Oh, good. I can maybe look it up. Sorry, there's this movie. Old Henry 2021 Amazon. John Tackett. I know you said your books are in the same universe. Do you have a preferred order to read your works? Every series has its own order, but you can read any series whenever you like. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So you can always read them in chronological order. That's fine. That would be Soul Force Saga, Aegis of Merlin, Dragonspire Chronicles, Portal War Saga, Divine Key Trilogy. The miscellaneous ones you can read however you want. The miscellaneous ones always came first. The Squire and Death and Honor. And the new series is coming out now. The Soulbound Saga. Marcus says my favorite is the Squire. That was fun. That was the last book I published my first year publishing, and it did pretty well. I basically used what I earned on that one book to fund the whole Soul Force saga. So that was a pretty popular one. Although when I first published it, for the first year it was out, I didn't have enough business income to hire an editor. So I got a lot of comments saying how many typos there were. But I got it. It's all edited now. So Arblade says it doesn't matter in which order you read, as long as you read them all. Yes. Well said. John Tankett says Death and Honor was great. I'm glad you liked it. That was the one I wrote before the Squire. That was a fun project. I liked Gabriel and Xander. They were a study in contrast for brothers. They didn't agree on much. Big Pete says he's listening to the Dragonspire series now. Okay, good. Hope you're enjoying it. Yaz was another character I enjoyed writing. Although I think my favorite character in that series is Shade, the assassin. Terrell Henderson says it was great. The Dragonspire series, I assume you're talking about. I'm not sure, but yeah, that was a good one. It people seem to enjoy it. I'm just gonna put everything on pause for a second, guys, and go fill up my water bottle. It's just about empty. Sorry about that, guys. John Tackett says, "Do I have a favorite character in my works?" My favorite character changes. Basically, whichever series I'm working on at the moment is my favorite character. So once I'm not writing them anymore, they stop being my favorites. But at the time I'm working on it, they're all fun. Marcus says, James, did you read some of the Pathfinder Tales books? Yeah, I've got all of them. You probably can't see them, but they're right there. Those are all the Pathfinder books. Sorry, English is not my first language. Don't worry about it. I'm sure your English is a lot better than my Portuguese, I think. Do they speak Portuguese in Brazil? I'm not sure. Big Pete says, I have a mental image of Shade the Assassin. Slick dude, almost like a Western-style gunslinger. Yeah, that's pretty close to how I picture Shade. Ian Creech says, when I finish the Sanguine Scroll, I'll start the Squire. Yeah, or you can, just a reminder if you guys, for anyone that wasn't here at the start, the first book of my new Soulbound saga is going to go live as soon as this this live stream is over. I'm going to switch it from private to public. So if you guys want to check that out, hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'll be releasing one a week for the next 5 weeks. So Big Pete just finished The Sunken Tower. Really good. Okay, good. Only one to go then. Says, I love the Liar's trilogy, The Forge of Ashes and Fire of Soul. Yes, The Liar's Blade. Yes, that was a good one. I like. I can't think of their name, but it's the one with the elf and the demon bodyguard. I can't think, but yeah, all the books are quite good. So. Pirate Chuck says, Happy New Year's to all. Happy New Year to you too, Pirate Chuck. Glad you could drop in. In Brazil, it's Portuguese. Yeah, I got it right. How about that? Prince of Wolves. Yeah, that was one of them. That was the first book in the series, I think. Just a second. Let me go see if I can see what the name of those characters are. I'll be just a minute. Yeah, it's Varian Jagari and his devil-blooded bodyguard Radovan. This is the book we're talking about. Yes, it was. I thoroughly enjoyed that that series. I think I've got 6 left in the whole Pathfinder series that I haven't finished yet. But I think I've read about 20 or 25 of them. Yeah. So you asked who my favorite character was. John Tackett, I believe, asked. So yeah, they're all special in their own way. It's like asking a parent who their favorite kid is. Mohammed Levy says, Happy New Year from, I'm going to say, Turkey. I just finished reading Portal Wars, and I'm really hoping you continue it. I'm working on a spin-off series right now set in Colts Land, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. Pirate Chuck says, the children's series are great. I work as a merchant sailor, and sometimes my creative mind puts me in space. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I have one more book planned in the Rogue Star series to finish that series up. So there'll be 5 altogether when that one's done. Marcus Simone says, did you guys see the news about Jeremy Renner? I did. He might be the first person I ever remember hearing getting run over by a snowplow. But I guess you know what they say: no good deed goes unpunished. So he was trying to help some people who were stuck in a snowbank and ended up getting hit by a snowplow. So not too good. Big Pete says, probably not up your street, but listen to Sherlock Holmes stories read by Greg Wagland here on YouTube. Those can't transport you to another time and place for sure. Oh yeah, I love Sherlock Holmes. I think I've read them all. I've got a hardcover collection of all the Sherlock Holmes novels. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them all. Hound of the Baskervilles, I think, might be my favorite. But yeah, I don't really listen to audiobooks that much, except my own when I'm editing them. Pirate Chuck says, excellent. Okay, good. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I definitely do plan one more book in that series. I have so many ideas. I swear it's hard to pick which one. I've got 2 books. I know the next 2 books I'm going to write. The next one is going to be the Aegis of Merlin book. And then I'm going to finish the trilogy I've been working on. And then we'll see. Marcus Simone says, I love the Sherlock Holmes movies with Basil Rathbone. Yeah, I haven't, I know about him, but I haven't actually watched them. I like the ones with Robert Downey Jr. He played an interesting Sherlock Holmes, I thought. Not exactly classic. Did he ever put the Deerstalker on? I can't even remember if he did. Been a while since I watched that movie. Big Pete says, wow, great. Greg Wagland has a very singular voice with classic English pronunciation. Really brings it alive. Cool. I'll have to give it a look. Right now I'm reading Master and Commander, and I bet somebody with a classic British voice would do really well with those characters. Benedict Cumberbatch is my favorite Sherlock. Loved Henry Cavill's portrayal too. Yeah, I couldn't get into Sherlock, the TV show with Benedict Cumberbatch. I watched the first episode, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. Henry Cavill played him in Enola Holmes, right? The one with his niece or something. I didn't watch that either. Ilias Medvedevis? I'm probably butchering your name. I'm sorry about that. He says, hello, James. Thank you so much for the Portal War Saga. Amazing series. Really kept me going through some difficult times. Well, I'm glad I could do that for you. And thanks for stopping into the stream. It's great to see you. I don't believe I've seen your name pop up. So welcome and thank you. Marcus Simone says Henry Cavill will star in Warhammer TV series. I hope they don't screw it up. Are we going to get a Sherlock type character in one of your stories? I don't know. I don't have anything planned for that sort of character at the moment. Although I do have an idea for a private detective, fantasy private detective, like that would be, I think, more like a Dashiell Hammett style, the Maltese Falcon kind of thing, rather than Sherlock Holmes type. Ian Creech says Young Sherlock Holmes is a good movie. Yeah, I saw that movie. That was excellent. I think it's on Amazon Prime right now. I saw it when I was flipping through looking for something. Pirate Chuck says, give an episode of Basil a shot. Difficult times never last. Maybe we'll see if I see one of them in my, looking for something to watch some night. I'll give anything just about a shot at least once, but I just have, I suppose everybody has their preferences. Yeah. So I hope, just a quick reminder, I hope you guys will pop over afterwards and check out the Kickstarter. I know you can find the link in the bottom of the audiobook that's going to be coming up in a minute. Stephen Turley says, a fantasy detective sounds like a fun time. Would love to hear more about Otto Schenk. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm kicking around an idea for an 8th book. I don't know. It's very vague in my mind, but I won't say it's impossible. I might do one more book. Yeah, if you like fantasy detectives, I have a series I've been reading by Glenn Cook. I forget the name of it, but it's quite good. The first book was anyway. Mohammed Laving says, out of topic, but do you watch Korean dramas? Some of the plots are exquisite. One called Vincenzo. It's about a Korean mafia dude. Is my personal favorite. No, I don't. I don't watch Korean dramas. I don't really watch live action of any sort, but to mount to anything sometimes. But I mostly watch anime and stuff on YouTube. Oh my. Dion Co Vega says that would be sick for book 8. Yeah, everybody seems to want one. It's not so much that I'm unwilling to write an 8th book. It's just getting a solid idea that I want to, that I want to work on. That it just hasn't come to me yet, I guess. But if it does, I'll definitely write it. Terrell Anderson says, please. We'll see. Never say never. That's my motto when it comes to writing. Marcus says, James, did you see the Netflix Pinocchio? I cry a lot. No, I don't have Netflix. So no, I didn't. I saw that there was a new Pinocchio coming out, but no, I don't have. Like I said, I don't have Netflix, so I don't watch whatever they have. What wants to know what anime I'm watching? Right now, I'm watching X. It's pretty good. It's about these two rival teams. One wants to save the world, and one wants to destroy it. That's quite enjoyable. Ian Creech says, I want to check out your motion comic, The Tower of Sorcery. Yeah. I'd like you to check it out. It's not like animated. It's like Marcus Simone says, it's sort of stop motion. But this, the panels come up, and then the Joe does the audio for the voices and stuff. Pirate Chuck says Korean movies have made a mark. I think Train to Busan is Korean. It might be. I have no idea. Netflix, you are not missing anything. No, I had Netflix for years, but I think I went like 3 months without watching anything or being able to find anything I particularly wanted to watch. And I finally just said, why am I paying $15 a month for something I'm never watching? So I canceled it. I haven't missed it, to tell you the truth. David Oppelt, as I get older, I find I write better if an emotion is attached to it. Yeah, there has to be emotion in everything you write. I know I have to be excited about a project to write it, because if I'm not excited about it, you guys certainly aren't going to be. Ian Creech says, sounds cool. Steve Turley says, awesome, sir. I look forward to your next book. Thank you and best of luck. Yeah, I'll switch it to live as soon as the live stream is over, which it will be in about 5-10 minutes. So Artblade says, Talking about good snacks, for some reason I just remembered Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon. When he tried to quit smoking, he resorted to chewing on dry, hard snack bars for dogs, in case you're hungry. Yeah, I'm not that hungry. And I never smoked, so I definitely don't need to chew on dog snacks. Maybe get some beef jerky. That's a reasonably healthy snack, I think. Or better yet, don't snack at all, I suppose. Heartblade gives a smiley face. Pirate Jack's emotion is sweet. Somebody should write a song about sweet emotion. Yeah, I think somebody did. Was it Aerosmith? I think that's Aerosmith, right? Mom Lamy says beef jerky is ew. Never understood why people liked it. Some of it is ew. Some of it's pretty good. It all depends what you get. Pirate Chuck says, I am really enjoying this. Oh, good. I'm glad you're having a good time. These live streams are always fun. It's great to pop in and chat with everybody, see what's up. Hopefully, as the channel grows, we'll keep getting more and more people coming in. So I saw we peaked so far that I've seen live viewers of 14. So not too bad. Let's see. Oh, I think I might have skipped. Did I skip this? What anime was it? No, I guess I said I'm watching X. Has anybody else seen it? It's about the main character's name is Kamui. He's a really strong wizard type character. He's fighting on the save the world side. I think I've got 4 episodes left. I might finish it tonight. I don't know. Probably not. All right. I see we're getting on down towards an hour. So if there are no more questions, I might wrap this up. Mohammed Levy says, I like how we can just hang out for an hour like buddies. Yeah, it's quite fun. Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't have more organized, any more organized content for it, but it's kind of fun just, seeing what you guys are talking about and then giving my own opinions on it. Pirate Chuck says, I miss quite a few as I lose signal 2 miles offshore. Oh, well, yeah, I could see that being a problem. He hasn't watched it yet, but he's 140 episodes into Boruto. Haven't tried that one yet. John Thackett says, are any characters coming back in the future? Well, I'm going to write another Aegis of Merlin, which has Conryu, a recurring character, so he'll be back. I'll probably launch that next book later in the summer, early fall. Artblade says, my streams are somewhat like spending an hour in a pub with some friends. Yeah, that actually isn't a bad description for it. And Artblade is the bouncer. He's got the wrench, so if you don't behave yourself, watch out. Ian Creech says, if you have Netflix, for anyone on the chat, Living with Yourself is probably one of the best Netflix originals. Never heard of it. Big Pete says, going to call it a night. Got to work in the morning. Good to catch up, James. Have a good New Year. Yeah, you too, Big Pete. Hopefully see you next Sunday. And I think I'm going to wrap this up as well. It was great seeing everybody. Thank you all for stopping in. Keep an eye out. I will be in probably it'll take a couple of minutes, but I'll be making that audiobook live. Yeah, I've got a plan for an isekai book. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Anyway, see you guys next week. Take care. Thanks for reading and everything and showing up. I'll see you next time.